Hi guys, it's me, Delicious Delights, and welcome to my channel. Today's video I will be sharing with you guys my top 2 favorite women's designer perfume new releases from 2018. So yeah, this is a really hard thing. Well, it's not a hard thing to do, but I mean it's hard to find fragrances that I actually like. You know, as I test throughout the entire year, most of the time I'm disappointed by what's being released, and I've talked about this a million times on my channel, so you probably already know that I think that most women's designer, not just women's designer, I think most releases, whether it's designer or niche or indie niche, I just think that a lot of them aren't that wonderful. But there are some gems that are still being released, and I want to share with you 2 that I found that I enjoy the most. So in the second place, or the runner-up I guess, is from the house of Lancôme, and I have a little decant here. It's called Lancôme Trésor, La Nuit Trésor à la Folie. So this is obviously a flanker of a flanker. First of all, Lancôme Trésor, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you are already familiar with. I have a little mini of it. You know what? I'm going to grab that mini and show you guys. I want to show that one off. Oops. I thought I had it, but I can't find it. Anyways. Okay, so Lancôme Trésor. Classic fragrance. Came out with many flankers, one of which is Lancôme Trésor La Nuit. And now we have La Nuit à la Folie. So let's get this on a paper, and I'll tell you guys what I think about it. I haven't talked about this on my channel at all, but I have done a first impressions review on it on my other channel, my other perfume channel with my buddy Andrew. If you guys want to see that, I will link it down in the description box. But anyways, oh, this is so yummy. Oh, it's so yummy. So if I can like sum this up very quickly, I would say that if you like this fragrance, which is a fragrance that I absolutely love, the Mugler Angel Eau Sucrée 2015 version. I think actually some people have said that the flankers are the same every year. It's just the bottle that changes, but I'm not really sure if that's true or not. I don't know, just don't quote me on that. So if you like this is like an everyday, easygoing, versatile, all season, year-round kind of fragrance where it's just like fresh berries and cream. The Trésor à la Folie, to me and my nose, for me, it feels like this is better like a nighttime version / colder weather creamy berry fragrance. And what makes it that is, to me, it's thicker. It's a very thick, syrupy, yummy, delicious fragrance, where the thing that I notice most about it is that it smells like a combination of red berries. Very sweet, very delicious. We're gonna say that a lot this video. Sweet, delicious, and it's very thick, almost like the consistency of almond marzipan. That's what this fragrance is, and that's why I think it would be better for cooler weather. Maybe it would last longer, I'm not sure. I haven't compared the two, but this is such a yummy vanilla fruity dessert that is very thick, quite resinous, quite, I don't know, there's something about it that makes me feel like I'm eating this dessert as I smell it. So apart from this berry dessert with whipped cream on top, there are some florals in here that I do get as well. It's not overpowering though. The most thing, you know, when you smell this, you won't think, ooh, flowers. No, not at all. At least my nose doesn't pick that up. It's mostly just that yummy berry dessert with creamy vanilla, creamy whipped cream, and of course that beautiful syrupy thickness that isn't cloying at all on my skin, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So before I move on to the next one, I'll just read you guys the notes of this one in case you're interested. I personally am not really interested in the notes, but a lot of you are. So in the top, pink pepper, bergamot, pear, and red currant. I guess the red currant is where it gets that berry smell. In the heart, there's damask rose, jasmine, peony, and violet. And in the base, there's bourbon vanilla, benzoin, tonka, patchouli, woody notes, ambroxan, and nutmeg. But it's just so good. So as I said, I kind of see this as like a day version berry dessert, and the a la folie version as like the nighttime version, but you can wear it all year round if you want to. Okay, so moving on, my favorite women's designer release of this year is a fragrance that I think that I have talked about one time on my channel, if I am not mistaken. It was from that video where I was at the Amsterdam Schiphol duty-free perfume shop, and I saw this and I tested it and I was like, OMG, this is awesome. From the house of Dolce & Gabbana. It is a fragrance flanker of something that I have finished many bottles of. I actually think this is better than the original, to be honest. Now I do. And it's called Italian Zest Light Blue. So this is a fragrance that I don't hear a lot of people talk about at all. I don't know why. It is the most unique designer women's fragrance that I've tried this year. And I say in the designer side, but to be honest, I have smelled other fragrances on the niche side of things that smell very similar to this as well. It's a La Bonfire, What We Do in Paris is, not that one. A La Bonfire Paris LA smells very similar to this. Also the opening of Juliette Has a Gun Moscow Mule, which smells only like this in the opening, and then in the Moscow Mule it just completely dies very quickly after the opening, and it's a pity because the opening is nice. And finally there's one more that it smells like, and it's from the house of Pharmacia SS Annunziata. I'm probably butchering that. And that one is called Perla. So I have smelled something similar to this in the niche side, but not in the designer side. So what does this smell like? This smells like what you think of when you see the cap. So it's very lemony. Let me get this on a paper. But not just your plain old lemon citrus. This smells like, this is a citrus gourmand fragrance. It is like the most yummiest lemon meringue pie slash lemon pie slash lemon custard topped with whipped cream smell that I've ever smelled in a very long time. I prefer this one over the niche alternatives that I already mentioned, not only because of the price, but I don't know, I just like it. I don't know what it is. I haven't done a comparison, but whatever. I like this one the most. Wow. It tastes like something that I want to eat, and I just love my gourmands. And this is such a beautiful realistic, authentic smelling gourmand lemon pie, lemon meringue pie, that yummy, just think of everything lemon, creamy lemon dessert is what this smells like. It kind of reminds me of, actually it does remind me a lot of something else. I'll grab that and hopefully I can find it. Okay, I found it. Well, this was an easy find. I wear this quite a bit. And it's a fragrance that I talked about a lot on my channel in the past, and I still love it so much. Just as much now as I did before. From the house of Ganesh Parfums, this is Lemon Eclair. Let's see the difference between that one, the Dolce & Gabbana Italian Zest, and this one. Oh! Okay, so I like the Lemon Eclair more, to be honest, if I had to choose between the two. I don't know why. Okay. In this fragrance, in the Lemon Eclair, I actually get that like doughy, like pie crust kind of smell, like or like a doughy sugar donut smell along with the creamy lemon, which makes it even more edible. Like this is edible. The Italian Zest is very, very edible, but the Lemon Eclair is even more edible. But this isn't about Lemon Eclair. I have talked about this already on my channel. I can link that for you if you guys want to check this one out. It is my favorite gourmand, one of my favorite gourmands. It's so good. But anyways, back to the Italian Zest. Such a beautiful, yummy lemon custard. It also kind of reminds me of the creamy lemon candy that are in those little round things. I don't know, that just popped in my mind. It's like a creamy lemony candy, a hard candy that's like a pastel yellow. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so yeah, this was my favorite women's designer release of 2018. If you guys have tried this one or the Lancôme La Nuit Trésor à la Folie, please let me know your opinions on them. I'd love to hear them. And of course, please also let me know in the comments which your favorite releases are for women's designer fragrances, just in general. I'd like to see or hear about it a lot. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will be continuing this series. I'm going to tell you guys in the next video which my least favorite designer women's releases are. Stay tuned for that. I'm also going to do a video on my favorite men's designer release and my least favorite, the worst men's designer release of 2018. So I hope you guys are going to stick around for that, and I'll be back with more videos soon. See you guys. Bye bye.